Welcome to Morrowind.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is TheSpyPatriot. Welcome back to another Elder Scroll Morrowind. On today's episode, we're going to continue with the mission that this guy has given. What's his name? Vivic. He wants us to go down and meet up with Archiana. I'm going to butcher these names, but anyway, we'll make our way down there and see what the next mission is. I'm pretty sure she's down in this, just above the library. I can't remember what the... Can't remember what the building's called, but it's right here. The Archon's office. And here she is. So let's see what she wants, or he wants. I don't know. Oh, it's a man.
Lord Vivic trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my God? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work. Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first? Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivic. Now listen close. Despite my objections, Vivic believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the Overseer that Lord Vivic requires the Blessing Stone. Then bring it to me in the palace. You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivic, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy arch-canon of a living god or anything. Ah, the ignorance of outlanders. How refreshing. The Blessing Stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivec's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual. If you haven't guessed yet, the phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivec's power in unusual ways. It will be safer for everyone if I perform the ritual by using the Blessing Stone instead of drawing on my Lord's personal store of energy. Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it. Lord Vivec's senses eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say, he feels a disturbance in the flow of energy throughout Vardenfell. He seeks to discover the source of that disturbance. Lord Vivic sees signs and portents everywhere. It's the poet at his core. I tend to be much more pragmatic. Sometimes a volcano is simply a volcano, and not a harbinger of doom. As for the Daedra, I have no idea. Perhaps the summoning got out of hand.
Okay, we're going to make our way down to the construction zone, I think. If you watched my last video, it's a quick tour of Vivic. I believe that's the city, so, oh, we gotta turn right here. And we've done a tour of this construction zone, so I think this is where he's talking about. Not sure where he is. Ah, this guy. Or gal. Man, I'm getting it wrong.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days. Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea. Lord Vivic, why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone. I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
Okay, well, first of all, that is none of my business. I think a guy that's floating upstairs in the palace wants the stone. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, where do I go from here? I think I go this way, actually. I think it's over here. I see some activity.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
Okay, that's one guy. And these people dead? Don't worry, I got you.
I thought I was gonna die under there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
Okay, that's two of us that I saved, so, or two of them, sorry. So let's head back to her and get this stone.
It looks like you cleared a path through the debris and rescued my trapped workers. Thanks for that. Feel free to take the blessing stone. We'll begin making repairs to the damaged areas shortly.
Did I get that, or do I have to go pick it up? Of course I went the wrong way. Oh, it's up there. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh, all the way around. How do you get up there? Aha. Okay, let's bring it back to the Archcanon. See what the next task is, because I don't think that's going to be it. not here. Is he in bed? Oh yeah, he told me to meet him at the palace. Okay, let's hurry up and get to the palace then.
Praise Vivic! The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivic always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone?
Oh, I have to get on.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivec's distress. An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist? Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down. We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped. Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason but concern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it. To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Lavul's ancestor warned us about. Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarbus in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can. My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated. Yes. While Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness. I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the Blessing Stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me. I care little for my own safety, but my people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Vardenfell's woes. At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who before... Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
That will bring us to the end of this episode of Elder Scroll Morrowind. Come join me next time as we continue our adventure. We'll see you later. Bye!